Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to episode 45 of the Reverberation podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Click the bell for notification, new content when I drop. New media energy is up. Welcome back, y'all. We had a nice little hiatus. Welcome back for everybody that wants this shy talk the way I do it when I break the episode back down from my perspective to all my new people that might have been followers from the Power series or whatever, or even the Confidence in the Klutch podcast. Man, I salute y'all for coming and testing this out, man. Anybody of my TV buffs, y'all know how I do it. You know what it do. So we're going to jump into it, man. What we know so far previously on the Shy. Preview of this episode 701. Keisha lets Tiff know she's pregnant. She says she's happy for her. Charles asked Pastor Z to come back to be his assistant because his own church didn't work out. Tells Pastor Z, I know where the bodies are buried, so basically you're going to have to hire me back before I tell on you. So Z, welcome to back. Alicia gets Trig off a trial, calling in a favor from her lawyer friend, judge friend, I should say. Alicia pulls out on Duda at the lounge, and then Nut comes behind Duda and kills him. And he says he's the new sheriff in town, and, we work together now. Alicia says no, and she'll be his worst nightmare. I'm not working with you, Nut. Rob tells Nut he doesn't work for him and is not giving him any more money after he pays him one more time. Nut kills Rob. Nut goes to recruit Bakari, saying he needs him. Bakari chooses Nut over Lene, walks out the door. Alicia gets home, and Rob's body are on the front steps. It was Alicia, Bianca, and Shad. And that's where we left off of last season. Current episode synopsis. Season 7, episode 1, Black Friday. Alicia, on a mission to find her son's killer, starts her rampage. Nut takes over as new leader of 63rd Street Mob. Fatima gives Victor a heavy ultimatum. Bakari makes a deal to secure his future, but at what cost? And that's, man, everything about this finna be about Bakari and Alicia, period. This is Alicia's show from here on out. This is Lynn Whitfield's show now. This is Lynn Whitfield's show. I still miss my brother that ain't on here no more, but this is Lynn Whitfield's show now. The Shy is hers. All right, y'all, let's strap in like we always do. I have a beat pick, and I got a mid-tempo, mid-pod beat from the show that, I tie it in. I listen to everything, so let's go. Okay. Takeaways from recap from episode 701, Black Friday. Let's get into it. Let's get into my pocket, baby. My back is hurting too, so I got to get my body right. All right. Okay. Nuck is sleeping. Alicia gets to his crib and pulls out on him asking if he killed Rob, right? Nuck said no. Placed the body on Zay, like, damn, that's your cousin, though. Placed the body on Zay. Said he brought Rob's body home so he can give him a proper burial instead of throwing him in the river. Damn, killer shit, right? Killer shit, though. They got to bump this, but please respect it, right? Nuck says Zay can't be trusted, and he's thirsty for power. And Alicia's like, why you have him around? And he's like, I don't want him around anymore. That's why I'm telling you to go kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, maybe Nuck played this right, but from gangster shit, Alicia should have still killed him because you was there, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who pulled the trigger. You was still there. Because you didn't call me and say, hey, Zay just killed this motherfucker. You brought him home, and they had to come home like that. And motherfucker, he should have got shot at least. You know what I'm saying? Because Alicia already said, I ain't working with you, dog. You ain't the boss of me. I wasn't fucking with Duda. I ain't working for none of you motherfuckers. I run this shit really. So, allergies, y'all. Shad asked Alicia if she killed Nuck. She said no. Shad said, you believe Nuck when he says he didn't do it? Alicia asked Shad if he thinks Zay would do something like that. And Shad said, yeah. She said, bring him to me then. Alicia says she has to tell Tiff before somebody else tells her. So this is immediately after they get Rob's body and all that. So now she got to get to Tiff. Man. We'll see Zay with Kenya. Remember, this all the night of Thanksgiving night. This all the same night. Zay is with Kenya. Salty that Nuck made Bakari his number 2. Kenya tells Zay to chill out and just lay low, dog. It ain't that serious. Zay tells her Nut killed Rob. Just, man, spreading out the information for no reason. For that, you gotta go. You did some shit you shouldn't have did, so we riding for that. No, you can't do that, dog. You can't pillow talk with your girls. That's how most people be going down. Y'all think your man or your woman, whoever doing dirt on the other side, is gonna hold you down like that when it come down and these laws come down. They ain't got time to go to jail for you, because you might not be, you probably ain't paying them enough anyway to go down for you because you telling secrets and pillow talking. B, that ain't how I go. Killian doesn't want Zay to say anything to Nuck about making Bakari his number 2 because she doesn't think he will be okay. She know. You playing with a killer, dog. You can't be trying to tell dog what he should do with his business and who he should have number 1 and number 2. Play your position and see what happen, B. Cats don't like competition nowadays, and they sensitive and soft if they don't get picked, if they ain't number 1, if they ain't the captain, if they don't get the ball, if they don't, you know what I mean? Motherfucker don't like they post, but like their homie post. Or, man, just motherfucker soft as fuck, man. Too emotional about that shit, man. And I know we was young at one time. Yes, I get it. And you know, the older generation always said what we didn't do that y'all do that's fucked up. Sometimes that's false because you're looking in the mirror and you hate seeing how yourself looked at that point in time. So the only thing you can do is hate and shit on the younger people. And then on the other flip of the coin, other side of the coin, however you want to phrase it, cats really be soft as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it don't be whatever. You know what I mean? You can't say we wires and now we just certain shit we didn't do. We didn't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain things we just didn't do. All right. Alicia goes to see Tiff and tells her Rob got murdered, and there's nothing. We don't hear her talking. We just see it. You can see the conversation. You can see Tiff breaking down. That shit gave me chills. Like, oh man, you can see it. Tiff played the shit out of the role this episode, like as a widowed woman, man. And then it goes into the intro to the Shy. Way to fucking come out for the season. All of this is the intro before the opening credits come in, you know what I mean? So that was love. I love that. Then we see Nuck. Nuck is having his 63rd Street mob meeting. Told them niggas things would be different. Now, I don't like no flashy shit. No disrespect towards me. Y'all be all right, because I'll kill you if I have to. I don't want to. I don't like to, but I'll kill you if I have to. That's Nuck, right? Stay low and stay loyal. That's what he's telling everybody. And then they doing all types of shit. 63rd Street mob, all this shit. Him and Bakari did plenty of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's that Shy time. That's that people. That's that folk nation. It's gonna be plenty of this, cause plenty shaking up. They was doing plenty shit. Bakari said, "You gonna be different than Duda." Nuck said, "Yeah." Bakari asked, "Well, can I write my book?" Cause Duda didn't run him write his book, right? He said, "Make it a novel, not a memo, nigga. I want you to succeed. I don't want you to be doing this shit all your life." So Nuck has an affinity for Bakari because he's seen all the shit Bakari was doing. And you know Bakari is good for what he do for with Nuck. But the plan is to get the Bakari out the fucking life. But he has to commit to this street shit right now because we got shit to do to get you up out of this life, right? Like, little bro, this is what we got to do. Zay came in late and they like, "Where the fuck was you at?" And he's like, "I was with my girl." He's like, "Motherfucker, your girl wasn't important than this shit." Yes, it was to me. Like, oh shit. Then, hey man, I want to work with you, not for you. And Nuck like, "Nigga, I don't need no partners right now, nigga. Either you work for me or take your ass home." He didn't say you work for me or I'ma kill you. He said you work for me or take your ass home because that's little cuz. And then Bakari look at him like, "Bitch ass nigga, you mad, nigga? You mad, nigga? It is what it is. This is different now, fam." So Bakari ain't fucking with him. And he ain't fucking with Bakari. So we see Tiff fucked up over Rob, right? Alicia trying to console her, lay with her, you know what I mean, hold her and all that shit. Told Tiff, the person that took my son will pay for this shit. Hey, Tiff, I'm letting you know, baby, I'm gonna get the motherfucker. She's a gangster. We see Trig and Fatima, see the news about Rob on the TV. The news talked about Rob's father being killed like a few weeks earlier, and is there some type of connection? And Trig told Fatima that Rob is dead because he took a shot at Duda and missed. I mean, Nuck was there. You know what I'm saying? But Nuck let it slide, right? Not knowing what really happened. Trig knows what's going on. Fatima is talking about not wanting to be in Chicago anymore. She doesn't feel safe even with Trig. And Trig like, hold up, B. You know all this shit I did to get the position I did. Now you don't want to be in Chicago. Come on, baby. Don't do this to me right now. But she has a right. She has a right to feel safe. She has a right to want to get the fuck up out of a bad situation. She know her man and shit they can do, the gangster shit. Like, she's not, well, who was it, Amani? Now, Amani was pulling the thing out. Remember, she went up in Nut crib in the whole house and, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, where these girls at? You know what I'm saying? So, Amani, I like Amani over Fatima anyway. You know what I mean? Amani was a G. I like Amani. So, we see Bakari go to see Professor Gardner. And once again, the horticultural skills and all the plants and shit, man, I'm telling you, when I can get a sunroom and I can do all that, man, I'm telling you, mad plants in the crib, man, bring that life every day, bring that fresh green energy, man. He went to Professor Gardner and said he needs a new place to stay, and he like, nigga, you can't stay with me, nigga. Yeah, that's what we ain't gonna do, but we gonna figure out, like, why don't you enroll in school and stay on campus? And Bakari like, I can't do that shit. I ain't even graduated high school. I ain't got no GED or nothing. So Professor tells him, well, nigga, if it's a will, it's a way. You can get there if you want to, no doubt. Go take your GED classes, go back to high school, finish up. But Bakari is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Remember, he was younger than everybody. So he probably would be a senior and whatever right now. However, Nut, we know Nut gonna give him the space to do what he needs to do. It's just simple fact. How long is that gonna take and how much shit Bakari gonna get himself into? He already killed Ronnie, nigga, for killing Coogie, nigga. So, I mean, he already did some shit that haunts him. And they still don't know what did it. Yeah, you know what it is. Tiff, with lights, no makeup, is finer than with. Went to the Mary J. Blige concert in March in Chicago at the United Center. And you know, that Tiff, that Chicago light-skinned Tiff, black hair, short, man, fat, booty. Tiff. There's a lot of Tiffs walking around that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But that woman like Tiff, that shit, man, super cold. So they're making her look distraught and stressed, right? And they did a great job. She acted the shit out of this role today. Not saying she don't act the other time, but they really sold the shit, right? And then she has her memories of Rob doing different shit. So it is what it is, man. Kind of salty they killed Rob off the show because he was a different vibe for the man. You know what I mean? Laid back, chill cat. I love Rob. And he wasn't playing that shit too, to a certain degree. But he wasn't trying to do no gangster shit. But I ain't a gangster, but don't push me type of vibe. So I really like that. R.I.P. to Rob, nigga. So Tiff moms, I don't know her name. I didn't do the research. My fault from last season. It's the first one, y'all. Give me some grace. Tiff moms tells Jada and Tracy, thank you for looking out for Tiff. And Jada's worried about Tracy, who was in love with Duda. So good old Jada always looking out for her friend. She's like, Jada, I feel like he just broke my heart again and all this stuff. Yeah, by getting murdered, but you didn't really, I mean, you couldn't do it no more with him. You couldn't do it no more to do that. Here's what it is. Tiff's mom tells Jada, no, Pastor Z is working on the sermon, right? Trig walks in and critiques his work. You talking about burning down? Shit, the city already burning down, Pastor. We need you right now. So Charles is there. So Trig is asking Pastor Z to be the voice of the community since Pastor Stanley was gone. Remember, Nut killed Stanley, man. Since he's not here no more, and he's the voice of the community where they was at, we need you. And he was like, well, nigga, we not that type of church. They prosperity preach. We don't do all that shit, no doubt. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So they chop it up. He's like, shit, you can write my sermon, no motherfucker. You got a problem with it? Like, just church shit. Alicia's at the lounge with Roz and Bianca, right? They talk revenge. Roz says, my manicure is way too expensive to be pulling triggers. I got a shooter for that. And I'm like, okay then, Roz. But my thing is, warning though, that same shooter will kill your ass, right? We gotta always remember that. Because the old girl was looking loco. She was out on the street. Somebody said something. She letting shots off and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So Bianca is a little shook over there. She looked like she got the bubble guts, got a shit and throw up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But right then and there, that scene is another scene where I say Alicia's rising. This is going to be her show. Remember, we talked about it last season. This is turned into Alicia's show. Lynn Whitfield is a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? She's amazing. Lynn Whitfield, man, listen, is amazing. Patina Miller is a fucking amazing man. Niggas is hated on Mary for the Monet Tejada, but it is fucking amazing, man. It is what it is. These women, killer, gangster type, crime drama type joints, and they leaders and all that shit, and they ain't to be fucked with. I love seeing this because for so long we seen the man, right? But we all know, being from the community, being from the hood, women ran a lot of shit. We know our grandmamas and nigga. Our grandmamas, you know what I'm saying? Aunties and shit, like niggas ran a lot of shit, B. It is what it is. We see Tiff and moms talk. Tiff is tired of everyone saying they sorry. What she need. And you could just see the hurt on Tiff, man. And you gotta wonder, you know, when somebody loses somebody and you know, you try to figure out what to say. The most thing you can say is condolences, thoughts and prayers, all that other shit, because everybody been saying the same thing. You just want to motherfucker know I'm thinking about you. Hey, you need anything, it is what it is. But, you know, I know how you tired of seeing somebody say the same shit. It's kind of like your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. After a while, all right then, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But it's people trying to be there for you, and you trying to figure out how to navigate it, because you numbed in the bitch, man. Just having that type of loss, Lord knows. You know what I mean? Like, I never lost one of my women. I mean, to understand what that would look like, but man, that gotta be tough. That gotta be fucking tough. Gotta be fucking tough, man. The love of your life, man, and you lose them. Shout out to Rob, shout out to Tiff. We see Charles and Pastor Z talk about how they don't do enough community outreach, which is a fact. Charles asks who's in charge of the extra cash flow now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude being dead. Pastor Z like, Nuck. And Z like, I don't have a relationship with Nuck. And Charles asks if you needed me to go talk with him. And I'm like, oh shit, hold up, B. It'd be way too easy. Way too easy to have Charles on some Dre Power shit like, nigga, I'm the pastor, but nigga, I can get down and grind me and do shit too. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if they do it, this is gonna be all right. Because Dre was a motherfucker on Power. He asked if he and the first lady is all right. Z said they're working on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the stress of all the shit that was going on. Pastor fucking the white chick, and then I'm just having a mental break right now. Fuck, man, my little nigga, Jake was fucking pastor's wife. That's crazy though. That's crazy, but that's how it goes. Keisha goes to see Tiff, and she keeps it real all the way with Tiff as usual. Tiff says she's worried that I can't be myself right now. I'm trying to recover. I'm trying to take care of me. It's so hard that I don't know if I can't be there for EJ right now, and that's not fair to him. Very understandable. That's why your family lean in and help you out. And Keisha says that she's like, I can't send her with my mom right now because shit my mama going through. And Keisha's like, no, we'll do it. So I like Keisha right now, this episode over the whole last season, because she was tripping with him. Tripping like a motherfucker. So I get it where they was bringing her where she was coming from, because they was giving Keisha that mental health aspect of recovering from the kidnapping and all the sexual assault shit, to having a baby, to struggling with having a baby by the nigga, all that shit. Then it turned into his Nuck's baby and all that, right? So, okay, then Keisha with the growth. Nuck said, what the fuck you need me to pray for me or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was Pastor Z go to see Nuck. He said, you need me to pray? You need me to pray for me or some shit, like whatever. He's like, I can. He's like, I'm good, nigga. So Nuck said, we're not going to use your church to hide money anymore, dog. You good. You gotta worry about getting in trouble with us. And Z said, I ain't tripping about that shit, man. But you know, man, you know what I'm saying? Your contribution was important. You know, everybody need somebody to talk to when it get a little bit rough and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And Nuck's like, nigga, I'll trust my homies a little bit more with the paper. Like, I don't know you, nigga. Like, I ain't fucking with you like that. And Z said, nigga, I can be your spiritual advisor. I'm spiritual advisor to a lot of prominent people in Chicago. And he was like, so how this gonna work then if you're gonna be my spiritual advisor? He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? You come and I'll send you an invoice. And he's like, how much? He's like, $2,000 a session. Damn. Motherfucker, with your therapist is like between $1 and $250, right? $2,000, getting money, boy. When I get up to Konfidence in the Klutch life coaching, my shit up to $2,000 a session, I done made it, B. I mean, I'm in high demand. I'm only fucking with these niggas, right? But Z is trying to stay paid. $2,000 a session? If that's weekly, man, even monthly, nigga, that's $500 a week. Man, that's $500 a session. That's even, man, ridiculous, yo. Man, I found out yesterday, motherfuckers paying $80 an hour for basketball training. Man, $80 an hour, I think I can get that. Professor Gardner is talking to his wife about Bakari, right? And I like their back and forth and how it goes and all that shit. And even just talking about black people. And he was talking about her mother was upper echelon and like the shit on the middle class blacks. Like just having that talk and knowing that shit rolls in Chicago. Everybody don't live on the south side. Everybody live on the west side. This nigga live in all them south suburbs, southwest suburbs, west suburbs, north side. They live. They got money. And then fuck them niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? And Professor Gardner wants to ask Alicia to give Bakari a scholarship and shit. She's like, man, that's a tough ass. She just lost her son, but I can see, and you know what I'm saying, just their nature of, you can tell they love each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Bakari and Shy meet at Smokey's. Bakari said he wanted to get out of the game, but Nuck needs him, and Shy said, okay, then nigga, you do that shit, you got to be careful, but Shy said, I need a favor. She was like, Alicia talked to Nuck, and Shy wanted to know where Zay is. Bakari not dumb. He already know. If Alicia talked to Nuck didn't say I killed Rob, but you want to know where Zay is, Bakari ain't dumb. The play been made. He wasn't there, but he knows. You can see look on his face. So we see M and Nuck on the couch, man. Funny as fuck. M looking out the side eye at him and shit like that. Nuck just chilling, waiting for little EJ to come through. Come downstairs, get ready. And you know what I'm saying? Nuck reaching his pocket, M jumping shit. Like, man, chill the fuck out, man. You saw I'm just going for my phone, nigga. Just I thought you straight. We straight, B. Like, I ain't on this with you, man. And Keisha's like, we almost ready. Y'all cool? She like, M like, hurry up. He like, no, we cool. He's like, dog, what the fuck's going on, B? And he's like, man, body's been dropping film, and I know, man, you the man out here. So, man, Nuck told him, dog, ain't no new bodies dropping without my permission. And told him, nigga, you don't respect me, we good, fam. You don't disrespect me, we good. Like, that's just the thing. So he like, Nuck is like coming to take EJ to the conservatory and shit, and asked him if he wanted to go with them, and he was like, no, man, I don't want to impose on your time. Like, nigga, come on, I'm asking you to come, fam. It's all good, dog. And Kisha's like, yeah, you should go, nigga, like, go. And I'm like, dope, I like that. I like seeing the brothers. That y'all can show that we don't be beefing like that with the mother of our children's man and all that shit. Like, niggas ain't cool like that, though, to not beef with them, some of them motherfuckers, and it just be a simple whatever head nod type shit, but niggas be marks or gaslit by their chick, which is one of y'all old chick, and you know how that shit go. The disrespectful days, man, I ain't fucking with that bitch. I done had that pussy before. That's old pussy for me, nigga. She community pussy, nigga. You do what you do with. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's old school. You older now. We ain't on that. But I like the young brothers having the maturity to do the right thing. I'm glad they wrote that in the show. Jay goes to see Zay, give him his money back, right? And Zay on some set trip and shit like, nigga, no, I don't want the money back, nigga. I told you, woo, woo. So Jake ain't fucking with her at all and told him, fuck you, nigga. Like, I ain't got to do this shit, nigga. And Zay put out on him. Jake like, nigga, that's supposed to scare me, nigga. Square up, hoe ass nigga. Jake, nigga, I done got guns put out on me. This ain't the first gun I had in my face, nigga. Square up, hoe ass nigga. And what Zay do? Push that nigga up against the wall. Oh, fire him in his shit. Jake tried to fire him in his shit. Zay hit him with the blicky and whooped his ass and kicked him and all. Like, oh, man, you got the gun on you whooping niggas, though. Why you ain't put that gun up, though? Niggas be some bitches, yo. Niggas be some bitches, man. Straight up. Then we see Alicia and Judge Michelle. That's Professor Gardner's wife. Judge Michelle meets, right? The judge tells her, I can't protect you from murder, Alicia, so be careful out here right now. What the fuck is going on with Rob being murdered? And Alicia said, you owe me one, because Alicia did shit for the judge. They was going back and forth, and now it's the, you know what I'm saying? She owe her one. Judge asked for Gardner about the scholarship, saving a young man's life. Alicia's like, shit, I couldn't save my own son's life. And Alicia said, send a young man to him, right? So we know she's talking about Bakari, so she's going to seize Bakari, and that's all she's going to need to get Zay or who really killed Duda or whatever. But we all know this is going to fuck up Bakari's life even more. That's what I know, right? Now, in the end of this scene, the man that do the music for the Shy, right? The man that do the music for the Shy is amazing. They be having some dope ass shit. And I hear another sample that I've used, and it was off of Splice, right? That had a fire beat to it. Let me see where we at. You heard this in the background, right? Mm-hmm. You heard it in the background. And I must say I have a fire beat leaving that scene, right? I have a fire beat leaving the scene. But did you heard this shit? And they had like some little accents playing in the background. But you know, I'm real over here in the field. I got drums to my shit and it go, yeah, nigga. Yeah, this is from fucking August 2nd. No, July 2nd, 2023. And it goes, money, lime green, optimos. Yeah. I ain't gonna rap. Y'all see me over the, as long as I ain't say some other shit, if I don't go hit the rap and go to you know what I'm saying, I hit some shit, but yeah. So we can ride out with this one though, but I think my shit better. They had another Splice sample, my beat is better than that shit. Not cause I'm biased, cause the shit sound better, you know what I mean? So we see M and Nuck at the conservatory, right? It's fly, M on the camera. They got the rapper in the background with the rap talking about being the daddy and all that shit. That shit nice. Nuck says he wants EJ to be better than him. Nuck says, how do we make this happen? M says, tell him who you are. If you don't, then he can be just like you. You got to let him know the mistakes you made so he don't make the same mistakes. If you do, that's on him. It ain't on you. Nuck was like, I don't want him to be ashamed of who I am. No, M told him, don't be someone he will be ashamed of, nigga. Once again, the brothers, man, I love seeing this. Like, M ain't no gangster nigga, businessman, do what he want to do. He like women, so he got all these fucking kids. But you know, he ain't a gangster nigga out here killing motherfuckers and shit. But we don't see all them kids neither. He don't have all his kids with him. So that could be a negative detriment, just like Nuck to the community, man. But you don't see this on TV with the black men and the brothers doing this shit. That's why I love our shows. And that's why I support our shows. And that's why I take my time to highlight our shows and talk about our shows to get them shine. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Thank you, Lena, for making sure we see this. All right. Trigger's at Jake's, and Jake's got on his glasses. Trig sees his face fucked up. Told him Zay did it, right? Told him I gave him the money back. And Trig was like, nigga, I told you don't take the money anyway, but okay. But Trig ain't playing that shit. Went straight to the chop shop. Motherfucker, straight to the chop shop. Hit Zay with the blicky, told him, leave Jake alone or I'll kill you. And Jay said some fly shit about this. Oh, who is this? This Trig I'm talking to? Trig cocked that back thing and said, nigga, I ain't playing with you. I was like, hell yeah, Trig. Fuck that Victor shit. Hell yeah, Trig. Trig is a motherfucking beast. Zay bitch ass gonna tell Nuck. Watch. I was like, he gonna tell Nuck ass, bitch ass nigga. No, nigga. You did some shit you shouldn't have did, so we riding for that, man. That's what Pac said. So if I'm watching the show, I forgot Lene and Nina basically said they was leaving and shit. So they done. So I guess Tiff's mom is taking the place of Nina on the show, right? So Tiff got up out of the bed and came downstairs and leaned on Mom was down there. Keisha was down there. Jada was down there. You know what I'm saying? They was all down there. So it was love. Keisha got up. They prayed over her sister circle, which is dope. We needed to see this as well. When a woman praying over her, asking her for protection and peace and recovery and healing and all that shit. I would have liked that they prayed to our ancestors, though. I always believe praying to our ancestors because they're in the realm, and it's just something about the white man's religion, Christianity. You know, I know we took nigger and make it nigga in the form of endearment, but really, is it even better, though? Like, really, we can't just call each other brothers and shit instead of my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, but I get it, it's kind of embedded in us, but that don't mean you can't change the bad shit that's embedded in us. But for me, it would have been more beneficial because we got so much blackness in this shit to show everybody ain't Christian up under that shit. And some people, you know what I mean, pray to our ancestors with our African traditional religion. However, I'm good. Bakari went to see Alicia, right? Alicia's asking why he needs a scholarship. What has he done, motherfucker? He says he killed someone for killing someone he loves. She says, well then, shit, that was justified. Shit, this motherfucker, you asked this motherfucker for some money to go to college. She telling you, body the motherfucker, nigga. That shit was justified. Don't feel bad about that shit. So my thing is, if she gives him a scholarship, he owes her a life, right? Bakari just fucked up because now she is a gangster. He don't know how much a gangster she is, but yeah, he just done fucked up if she give him a scholarship because she's gonna use that in the little young brother. You know what I'm saying? Or she might use him to replace what she couldn't do with Rob. She might turn him into a Rob because she did talk about that shit. Rob wouldn't do the family shit. He was the black sheep of the family, and maybe she can make Bakari the motherfucking, yeah. Y'all see what's going on? Y'all see the play. Alicia has Zay. It says, No. Professor Gardner says Bakari got the scholarship. Bakari knows he's in some shit now. However, the professor's talking about him getting his degree. How, Sway? How the fuck is he getting his degree? He can't even get into school. He got to wait a whole nother motherfucking semester to get in. Fucking doesn't have his high school diploma or GED, but he can get in because this all shit is happening after Thanksgiving. So he can fast track to get in January for sure. But how, Sway? But Gardner has no idea who Alicia is. Oh man, she's such a great woman, man, and all this. She can be an asset to you and all this shit. Love. Alicia has Zay. And he says he didn't do it, and he knows who did it. And Alicia shot his ass 6 times. Not playing no games. Shot there, Bianca there, accessory to murder, all that shit. It don't matter. R.I.P. Zay. Said the last time she hesitated, someone else took her glory. No one is going to avenge her son's death but her. Alicia, nigga, is a gangster, and I love it. Lynn Whitfield, this is her show now. M says they has a good time, right? Keisha said it's good. Y'all went together. He needs y'all both. Now, M asked about Tiff, and Keisha dropped the bomb about EJ. Now, here where I have a problem. That's your girl. I'm stepmama. My man is your child's father. I'm telling you what we gonna do without talking to him. It shouldn't be no problem, though. It shouldn't be no problem. But, however, that is a problem, right? The problem I have with the whole situation, Emma's raising another nigga's kid, Nuck, but has a problem having his live with them more. Houseway, that's the bullshit right there. Because Emma's righteous at some things, but ain't righteous about being with his own kid. Emma's worried about them being more stressed with Keisha pregnant and they got EJ and all this shit. But Keisha's worried about Tiff and says we need to support her. I get it, but sometimes motherfuckers be short-sighted that they need their woman to check their motherfucking ass. Once again, thank you for putting that in the show. I just don't like the simple fact that a motherfucker gonna say my child being here with us gonna bring more stress to us. Another child in the house don't bring more stress. You got to figure out how to get that stress out of raising your child and welcome the blessing that child brings into your life. That's me though. Alicia and Bianca sit, and Bianca's still looking like she got a shit and throw up at the same time. Says she can't do this shit anymore. Alicia tells her, you knew the risk, motherfucker. You knew the territory. Talking about, nigga, you just take the lounge. I can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And Bianca's lucky Alicia didn't kill her. Alicia like, bitch, good luck then. I ain't fucking with you. She gonna cut her ass off. I ain't fucking with you. So when you see Trig and Shy talk, Trig told him, don't get in too much shit with Alicia, man, because you can't go back to jail, nigga. Shy said he's not going back to jail. And Trig said, good, because I can't get your ass out of jail again. No fucking shit. I'm not fucking with you, right? Right, then we see Darnell, M, and M brother. I forgot his name. I gotta go back and look at his name again and all that shit. That's next up. And they sharing a blunt. Grown man don't share blunts, B. Not since the pandemic. Grown man don't share blunts. We rolling up. Everybody roll their shit. And can we start promoting that black people need to smoke joints if you're gonna do the weed or you do the bowl? Because them blunts got nicotine in that cigar wrapper. You addicted to that nicotine in the cigar wrapper, not the weed. And that way, if you had a joint, you put that joint out. Trust me, y'all. Y'all addicted to the blunt, the 2-leaf peach, Hennessy, orange, dreamsicle wrap y'all smoking that's mess up the weed, make it smell all nasty and funky and all that shit. And y'all smell like that nasty ass shit from them treated as blunt papers. Y'all know what the fuck chemicals they treating it with artificially, all that. Nah, keep it natural. It's from the earth. The flower is a beautiful thing if you do it the right way. They clown him about Nuck being Keisha's baby daddy and shit. Them says raising EJ is going to be a lot of work. And like Darnell said, making babies is fun, nigga. Raising them is a lot of work. Because, you know what I'm saying? Darnell wasn't there for him a lot. Due to shit between him and Jada. You know what I'm saying? So Nuck and Bakari talk. Nuck let him know Zay is gone. Bakari asked him, was it him? Nuck said, no, I can't kill my family member. Bakari sat up and was like, you killed Rob and put it on Zay. But said you can't kill family, right? That's fucked up morals right there. With family like that, who needs enemies when I'm watching this shit? But Nuck says no one found out what he did because the only one that knows he killed Rob is Bakari. Guess who knows Nuck killed Rob? What's the lady name? I gotta go. Zay girlfriend. What's her name? Let me go. I gotta go all the way back up to the beginning of the motherfucking doc. What's her name? Kenya. Kenya knows, nigga, because Zay told her. Right? Oh, man. Bakari's in a twist now. Who is he going to be loyal to? He knows that Nuck killed Rob. He knows Alicia killed Zay. You know what I'm saying? He in the middle. Who he gonna be? And he working with both of them. Who? Lord of who? Tiff drops off EJ, and Tiff is a zombie. Okay, hugged her, kissed her. Doesn't know whatever you need, I'm here for you, baby. Like, that's love still. They was married. Like, he's still gonna have that. I love seeing that he still supports her, and he gonna make sure their child is straight while she grieves and heals and go through what she need to go through. Fatima asks Trig if he kills Zay. Fatima says she can't sleep with a nigga she can't trust. She wants to leave. Trig like, I can't leave. This is my life here. And she says, I thought I was your life. He says, you can't be my whole motherfucking life. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Go do something. Like, I can't. You see what's going on. You see all this shit going on. I know you want to leave, baby, but we can't. I'm an elected official. I just can't get up and leave. Like, I got my little brother and shit. Like, you got to understand, when you signed up for this shit, everything I come with. I know it's crazy, and I'm not doing no crazy shit, but I got to protect my family, and I would do what I got to do. But they have to negotiate in their relationship, come to some sort of agreement, because Trig can't lose her again, because that motherfucker lost his mind when he lost that girl. We see Alicia at the crib. She's finally able to grieve. And I'm telling y'all, Lynn is the shit. We see Tiff. And I knew it. Tiff is pregnant. She looked pregnant. I thought so the way she was looking. You know what I mean? So this is going to be crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? All right? So the thing about the Shy, until the show airs on Sunday nights, remember it comes out after midnight, Thursday going Friday morning, right? And then the show doesn't come on at like 8 o'clock Sunday night, which is tonight. So we don't see the trailers, right? They don't put them out. It might be out, maybe I lied, but I have to check. I've been doing too much this weekend. So let me get into my season predictions, what I think, from just watching this episode. Number one, Bakari is in way over his head. He owes Alicia and possibly the truth to Alicia. Nuck trusts the fuck out of him, though. He don't want to disappoint Nuck. But it's the protection, is the who gonna help me, is how I'm gonna get here, and it's a lot going on. We got Tiff being pregnant. So this complicates Rob's murder even more, because now, Alicia, y'all motherfuckers killed my grandbaby, killed my son, my grandson's father. Nigga, Tiff gonna go First of all, Alicia gonna go crazy, you know what I mean, when she find out Tiff is pregnant. However, it might be able to allow her to get a second chance with her son, right? By raising her grandson. How long before Nuck is found out? Because we know old girl gonna tell once they find out Zay is murdered, and that's the pastor's daughter, Pastor Z, all that shit is intertwined. Pastor Z's daughter, boom, boyfriend, boom, is murdered. Alicia, man, listen. You know what I mean? But how long Nuck before he get found out all this shit? This is Nuck gonna end up going to jail, and what that mean? Bakari would be king of the 63rd Street mob. That Nuck is in jail for the murder. Some murder somehow, some way, right? Ooh, maybe Charles, right? Because Charles talking about, you want me to go down there. This is gonna be interesting. Who's gonna take over the 63rd Street mob? Because Nuck is this too much too quick for Nuck to survive right now. If Nuck survives, man, you already put it on Zay. So then that means they're gonna have to kill the pastor's daughter? Like, man, we talking a lot right here. She's gonna get to Alicia somehow, some way. That's gonna be crazy. And all the other storylines, I don't give a fuck about none of the other storylines, because this is what it's about right now. These storylines right here. It's a dope season premiere. I talked about a lot of shit at the end of the thing. How it's gonna go, but this was when I was looking at next season predictions and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy, but we all good, man. Listen, we'll check it out next week. We'll talk about it. I have something better for the coming into this episode, as far as how we do it. But I'll look at the trailer, because I want to bring that piece in. But it ain't gonna help us next week, because the episode gonna be over and shit. So you already know, man. Thank you for coming back. The Shy Reverberation podcast on the Konfidence in the Klutch Network. Y'all know what it is, man. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms, wherever you listen to your podcast, right? Search Konfidence in the Klutch. that bell for notification, new content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. You are important to me, baby. Follow us on X and Instagram at K and the K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch to keep the conversation going. Y'all know I'm on my Meta boycott, so I just use Twitter boycott. I just use that because that's the easiest thing for me. I'm on my Meta boycott, my Walmart boycott, my Target boycott, my Coca-Cola, my McDonald's boycott due to the end of the day DEI. They didn't do slick shit like Amazon where they just restructured and relabeled it so they wouldn't get flagged by the Christian nationals with their racist punk asses. You know what I'm saying? The white Christian nationals that say it like that. So, you know what I mean? In the Trump administration, these poor motherfuckers following him and, you know what I mean? Just idiots, man. So, but keep the conversation going, man. YouTube comments, how we gonna do it, baby? You know what I mean? You know what it is, man. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, DZ, Deezus, DZD, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Lil D, Don Rilla, Digger, Don Loke, host of Shy Reverberation podcast, a Confidence in the Klutch podcast about the hit drama TV series The Shy, baby. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. If you listen during the daytime, credit date, great day on purpose. Hey, just got done with Power, Raising Canaan season 4. Check that out. I do all the shows for my new people here. From the Shy, all the Power, we do P-Valley whenever they come back on. And that's it. I do Confidence in the Klutch podcast, pop culture, sports, religion, politics, entertainment, society, just blackness, whatever you want to talk about, education. You know what I mean? We on that too. Thank you for tuning in, man. Share this joint. Let your people know. We about this joint, man. Great rest of y'all weekend, y'all. Peace. Let the beat ride out. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the Klutch.
Confidence in the Klutch.